TMNT. No one asked for it, but here it is. The funny thing is, the best part so far that I've seen, I didn't look too much into the actual cards, is Shredder. That's it. That's really the only thing I want. So all right, well, might as well get it over with. Nice. But the box art is sick though. I talked to a friend of mine who works at LGS. I told him that they should just bring back what they did with Transformers, where it was like a bonus slot in the collector packs, and I'm pretty sure everybody would be just fine with this. These sets, yeah, like I don't know. Anyway, they brought back uh, the Japanese showcase treatment, which I want Shredder for. They have pixel art, which I also want Shredder for, and then they have like a shadow art or something, which is I you probably could probably find in a regular play pack, but uh, again, Shredder. Again, Shredder seemed to carry this set for me. I'm gonna be honest. Uh, oh, the headliner for the set is an autograph card by the original TMNT artist. So yeah, apparently that's going for like 50 grand, which props on whoever gets it. Good on them. Uh, good luck moving it though. I don't know how those kind of things get moved. Anyway, mouse or attack. Choose one. Create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. Target creature gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Insectoid Exterminator. Flying, disappear at the beginning of your end step. If a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, scry one. I said disappear, I got flashback of Invisible Woman from Marvel Rivals. Retro Mutation. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature is a turtle with base power and toughness 0/1. It can attack and loses all abilities. It also loses all creature types. Shredder's Revenge. Choose one. Target player discards 2 cards. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life. Omni Cheese Pizza. When this artifact enters, draw cards. You can sacrifice it 1 mana, sack it for mana. For 2 mana, you gain 3 life. Alright, so one thing that really bothered me about this set is the amount of fucking pizza cards. There's too many pizza cards in this. And the pizza card don't look good either. Venice Torn Between Worlds. Is this I believe this is like their sister or something? I I don't know. I don't know much about TMNT. As you know. Venice is dealt damage. Put that many 1/1 counters on her. She must survive the damage to get the counters. Whenever a creature you control with a counter on it deals combat damage to a player, you may pay blue. If you do, draw a card. 5 mana. Last Ronin's technique. Sneak 1/2. You may cast a spell for mana cost if you also return an unblocked attacker you control to hand during the declare blocker step. Create 3/1/1 White Ninja Turtle spirit creature tokens. If this spell sneak attack was paid, they enter tapped and attacking. Raphael most attitude. Menace, Alliance. Whenever a creature you control enters, you may exile the top card of your library. Whenever Raphael attacks, until end of turn, you may play a card exile with Raphael. So, my friend also pointed out to me that uh, they have each of the brothers with the title, right? to go with the song from the original song, I believe. But they messed up one of them, and it was for Mikey. It was like it was like something about Mikey's the one you want to party with or whatever. But the card is like Mikey's best friend or something. That I don't know. They kind of I don't know. They messed up a lot of things apparently. And oh, this land disgusts me on so many levels. Like at first I thought that was banana in the middle and garlic, but now that I look at it again, it might be squash and garlic. And even then, what the fuck? Why? Leatherhead, Swamp Stalker, Trample. He enters with a hexproof counter. Oh, she enters. Her. She enters with a hexproof counter on her. When she does damage to play, you may remove a counter from her. If you do, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Eh. Level up. Level up. Enchant creature. When this or enters, put one counter on enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has whenever this creature attacks, double the number of one counters on it. If it has power 10 or greater, draw a card. Eh. Mondo Gecko. That's a mythic. I've never heard of this guy though. One man, discard a card until end turn. Mondo Gecko becomes a color of your choice and gains hexproof from that color. Whenever Mondo Gecko deals combat damage to a player, draw a card for each color or permanence you control. Wow. I think that's a pretty good card. Drawing a card for each color among permanents you control is crazy. You essentially also give them unblockable. Because I believe you can activate this multiple times. You change its color, but that second part might still stick around even if you do it twice. Gaze hexproof from that color. I don't know. That's something I would have to ask the judge. Metallic Mimic. Oh, they do have really good reprints though for the bonus sheet. Like all will be one doubling season. Uh, those are the two I remember for sure. I want the all will be one because it's the last Ronin, I believe. Attack Mimic. As this creature enters, choose a creature type. It becomes its chosen type. Each other creature you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it. This is 2 mana. Ironically, I can run this. I'm making a stupid deck. I'm possibly making a stupid deck for CDH, which is Genova, and she cares about mutants. Mutants' powers, actually. And that works very well. And it's only 2 mana. That's very good. Dawn and Wrath, Hard Science. Menace, whenever Dawn and Wrath attack, the next non creature spell you cast this turn has affinity for artifacts. Wait, is that? That might be an Azula card. That could be a Azula card for me. Huh. Nah. It's just one spell, though. Not worth it. Look at art card. Is it signed? It's not signed. Get out of here. I don't like that. Nobody. When this creature enters, return out to one target artifact you control to its own hand. Scry one. Monster attack. Check. What the hell? Okay. That's three of the same cards. Foot Ninja. Sneak 4. When this creature enters, you gain 3 life. Tainted Treats. Destroy target artifact or creature. Its mana value was 4 or less. Create a food token. Isn't this just a better Putrefy? I know Putrefy has they can't be regenerated, but who the fuck regenerates at this point? No one does. Spicy oatmeal pizza. Oatmeal. Mm. When this artifact enters, it deals 4 damage to any target and 3 damage to you. That's it. It is a food that you sack. Donatello's technique. The sneak one, draw 2 cards, which is pretty good, in my opinion. That's just me though. I did not know I can get a fucking soul rings in this pack. What? Hello? What? Okay. I guess I don't have enough cards. That's wait, that's a surge foil. Is it surge foil too? That one is not surge foil. That's a surge foil. Broccoli and chili peppers. Green chili peppers. Like I think that's kiwi too. Kiwi. Oh, God, the pineapple pizza hater are gonna really hate this set. Technodrome. 2 mana. Creature can't attack or block a license power 6 or greater. Sacrifice another artifact, draw a card, put a counter on this creature. Eh. Here comes a new hero. Target player draws X card. Create a token that's accompanied up to one target creature with mana value X or less. Eh. Ravenous Robot. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, create a 1/1 colorless robot artifact creature token. Creature tokens you control gain haste. That's actually not bad, but there's plenty of cards that do the same thing. Oh, look, Ashcoat. Ashcoat's a pretty good one. Pretty good reprint. I believe the only printing of this card is in Jump Jumpstart. So yeah. Whenever it attacks or blocks, other racks you control gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of racks you control. You get your instant, you may mill 4 cards. If you do, return up to 2 creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. And Soul Wind Avatar. Death Touch. Whenever a creature you control dies, you gain life equal to its toughness. Whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. Mechanic, Mechanicalized Ninja Cavalry. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 robot artifact creature. Illegitimate business. Okay. Mutant Chain Reaction. Destroy up to one target artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying, create a mutagen token. Sewer Valence Cam. Flash. When this artifact enters or leaves, you may tap or untap target creature. Then you can sack it for 4 mana and draw 2 cards. Bot Bashing Time. It deals 6 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Mona Lisa Science Geek adds X power where X is X mana where X is its power. And it's reach stuff. Wingnut back on the Belfry. Whenever another creature you control enters, Wingnut gains a choice of flying, menace, or haste until end of turn. Whenever Wingnut attacks each other, attacking shooter gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Bespoke Bow. When this equipment enters, return up to one target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Each equipped creature gets +2/+1 and has vigilance. Arcane Signet, Surge Foil. Okay. I okay. Well, never mind. I guess I'm getting both. Okay. Let me see if I can figure what this is. Let's see. That's anchovies, an onion. Is that fucking muscle? I think that's muscle. What are we doing? What are we doing? Donna Lee of Problem Solvers. Vigilance at the beginning of your instep exile up to one target artifact you control and up to one target creature you control. Return to the battlefield under their owner's control. Ray Fillet. Ray Fillet. Wave Warrior. Flying Evolve. Whenever a creature you control with count on it deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Krang and Shredder. Whenever Krang and Shredder enters or attack each opponent exiles card from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You get your instant with permanent left the battlefield under control. This turn, you may cast a card exile with paying and shadow without paying its mana cost. This is just a bad Itali. Why would I use this when I could just use Itali? Oh look, all would be one. There it is. The last Ronin. Whenever you put one or more counters on a permanent or player, this enchantment deals that much damage to target opponent creature and opponent controls or planeswalker to the opponent control. And honestly, this is probably one of the perfect reprints for this card or for this set because they do a lot of 1/1 counters. Transdimensional Bovine. It's a 3 mana rock. Oh, it adds 2 mana of any color. Ooh, that's not bad for 3 mana. That's not bad. There are worse cards. There are worse mana rocks or mana dorks for 3 mana. Robot. Shredder's Revenge. Seen it. Seen that again. No, we've seen it. Leonardo Big Brother. Sneak 1. It's +1/+0 for each other creature you control. Dream Beavers. Flying. When this creature enters, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Dimensional Exile. Enchant basic land control. When this or enters, exile target creature an opponent controls until this aura leaves the battlefield. Leonardo, leader in blue. Sneak 5. Yeesh. When it enters, if his sneak cost is paid, creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. That's not worth it for 5 mana. Nope. Evolving Wilds, Swamp. Okay. Let's see. That looks like. See, that's Mushroom, Eggplant, and Grape. God, it's so cursed. Improvised Arsenal. The quick creature gets +1/+0 for each artifact you control. Create a token that's a copy of this equipment. Equip. Wait, this is a fucking VV card if I have ever seen one. Hold up. I'm gonna put that to the side. Wave goodbye. Return each creature without a +1/+1 counter on it to its owner's hand. That's also a VV card. Tonka and Razar. Terrible twos. Spell can't be countered. Menace. When a player casts a spell, if the amount of mana spent to cast it was less than its mana value, it does 3 damage to that player. Rhythm of the Wild. Creatures you control, spells you control can't be countered. Non-token creatures you control have Riot, which is it enters with a 1/1 counter or it has haste. And then Ground Chuck and Dirtbag. Whenever you tap a mana land for mana, add green. Signature card. Nope. All right. Primordial Pachyderm. When this creature enters, you gain 2 life. Reach trample. Hamado Guardian Stance. Target creature gets +1/+3 and gains flying until end of turn. Scry 1. Squirrelanoids? Death Touch. That's it. Mind Transfer Protocol. Until end of turn, target artifact or creature becomes an artifact creature with base power toughness 4/5. Draw a card. Janika Bad Apple Big Sister. When Janika enters, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. Paramecia Colonyx. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. When this creature dies, you may exile it. If you do, put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Turtle Lair. Uh, Colorless. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana to only to cast a ninja or a turtle spell. Target ninja and turtle can't be blocked this turn. Janika's Technique. It's a shock, essentially. No, wait, it's better. To each creature is a board wipe. Ash Baron. Mountain. Okay. Let's see. see, it has pepperoni, chili, and raspberry. It was almost normal. It was very close to being normal. Krang Mastermind. Our affinity for artifact. Krang enters if you have fewer than four cards in hand, draw cards equal to the difference. Krang gets +1/+0 for each other artifact you control. Roadkill Rodney. Squad 3. As additional cost to cast a spell, you may pay 3 any number of times when this creature enters, create that many tokens are a copy of it. Whenever this creature does damage to a player, create a mutagen token. Oh, that's a surge foil. Foot chopper. When his equipment enters, create a 1/1 black ninja creature token, then attaches equipment to it. Equipped creature has flying. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, draw cards equal to its power. Silverclaw Ferocidon. And this creature is dealt damage, each opponent sacrifice a permanent of their choice. The Ravenous Robot again. I don't think I got too many of the same card yet, for the rares at least. Still haven't seen a Shredder though, which is very concerning. Sewer again, Bot again, Primordial, Hamato, Michelangelo, Game Changer. Beginning your end step, if a opponent left the battlefield this under your control this turn, put one counter on it. Blue spell, count target spell, create a mutant joke token. Shredder's armor. Equipped creature gets +2/+1 when this equipment enters attaches to a target creature you control. Equip sacrifice another non-land permanent. Activate only once per turn. April Reporter of the Weird. When April deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards, then discard a card. Driving Isle, Plains, Raphael the Night Watcher. Sneak 3. Attacking creatures you control have double strike. Cervanti Romero times exile. Trample. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put one counter on Cervanti Romero. Then you draw X card and lose X life, where X is the number of counters on Cervanti Romero. Level up again. Half the exile, where everyone knows what that is. Kitsuna's technique. Target opponent mills half their library rounded up. Hey. Well, we're halfway through and no Shredder yet. Signature? Yeah, signature. Putrid Pals. Death Touch. This creature enters with 2/1/1 counters on it if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Anchovy, a banana pizza. When this artifact enters, destroy target creature. Is a food token. Is a food also. Uneasy Alliance. Enchant a creature can attack or block. You can sack it for 5 mana and you create a ninja token. Stockman Mad Fly enters. Flying, when Stockman enters, draw a card, then discard a card. And cycling 2. Raphael Tough Turtle. Whenever another creature you control enters, Raphael deals 1 damage to target opponent. Donatello's Technique. Alright, we've seen that. Lord Dredge. Insect Invader. Flying, disappear at the beginning of your end step and permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn. Create a 1/1 black insect warrior creature token with flying. 4-mana sacrifice a token and draw a card. Jesus. The Neutrinos. Flying, whenever a creature you control enters, neutrinos get +1/+0 until end of their turn. Whenever neutrinos attacks, exile up to one target creature you own, then return to the battlefield under your control, tap it and attack. Harmonize. Wow. Casey Jones Vigilance. When Casey Jones enters, draw 3 cards. Begin your next upkeep. Discard 3 cards at random. Saw it in Redeer. Means a land. No, why? I got Pixel card, but it's not the one I wanted. Oh, I wanted Shredder. If a player drawing a card causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, put one counter on Craig. I mean, look how sick the pixel art is, though. Arcbound Ravager. Sacrificing artifact, put one counter on this creature. Modular 1. Mikey and Dawn, party planners. Or 2, you may look at top of your card of your library at any time. You may play lands and cast mutant ninjas or turtle spells from the top of your library. If you cast a creature spell this way, they enter with additional 1/1 counter. Why? Why it had to be Krang? Why couldn't it be Shredder? Still haven't gotten a Shredder card. This is no good. No bueno. Ninja Turtle Spirit. Okay. Rocksteady Crash Courser. Rocksteady can be blocked by more than one creature. Voice control can be blocked by more than one creature and force cycling. Future Pals, Anchovy, Uneasy, Foot Ninjas. I believe we've seen that. Hardwon Jite. Equipped creature has double strike. Equip 2. Baxter Stockman. The guy that cannot catch a break from Shredder. When Baxter Stockman enters, create a 1/1 robot creature token. At the beginning of combat your turn, target artifact creature control gets +3/+0 and gains first strike and vigilance until end of turn. Raphael must add to it again. Cultivate Island. Wait, that's not a pizza. Wait a minute. Hold up, hold up. Y'all can get regular lands here? Hold up, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. Wow. Thank you. That looks so much better. Why did they do the pizza thing? Armagon, Future Shark, Flash. Whenever it enters, destroy up to 3 target creatures. Grand Coliseum. Krang again. Okay. Plague of Vermin. Starting with you, each player you may pay any amount of life. Repeat this process until no one pays life. Each player creates a 1/1 black rat creature token for each 1 life they paid this turn. The Ooze. Whenever creature you control with 1/1 counter on it leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token for each 1/1 counter on it. Exile target card from a graveyard, create a mutagen token. Ninja. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Buzzbots. Flying Vigilance. When this creature dies, draw a card. April O'Neil, Konichi Trainee. April O'Neil enters Scry 2. She can't be blocked by a creature with power 3 or greater. Zoo Escape. When this creature leaves the battlefield, create a mutagen token. Make your move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Purple Dragon Punk. Tap for red. Spend this mana only to cast an artifact spell or to activate ability. Everything Pizza. When this enters, search your library for a basic land reveal, put in your hand, then shuffle. For Warburg and 2 mana, attack this artifact, target player draws 3 cards, or gains 3 life and draws a card. Each opponent discard a card. This artifact deals 3 damage to any target and put 3/1/1 counters up to 1 target creature. That's so bad. Quintessential Katana. Quick creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage, tap it and you gain 2 life. Whenever a ninja you control enters, you may attach the equipment to it. General Trag, Heart of Stone, Trample. General Trag enters, you may sacrifice another artifact. When you do, General Trag deals 4 damage to target creature. Vibrant Cityscape, Island, Turncoat Konichi. 4 mana, Sneak. When this creature enters, choose target creature and opponent controls. Exile that creature until this creature leaves the battlefield. If this creature's sneak cost was paid, instead exile the chosen creature. Game over. This spell costs 2 less to cast if a player life total is less than or equal to half their starting life total. Destroy all creatures. That's a 3 mana board wipe. It's pretty good. Weathermaker. Whenever a land you control enters, put a charge counter on this artifact. Add 1 mana of any color. With 2 charge counters from this artifact, add 2 colorless. With 3 of them, do 3 damage to any target. Trouble in pairs. That's a good one. If an opponent would begin an extra turn, the player skips that turn instead. Whenever an opponent attacks you with 2 or more creatures, draws their second card each turn, casts their second spell each turn, draw a card. And Michelangelo, weirdness to 11. When he enters, create music joking. And then a double, no, plus ones on counters. Yeah, plus 1 per counter. Holy shit. Still no Shredder. Not a single Shredder card. Not even a Shredder Leo card. I think that's a Krang and Shredder card, too. Stockman, Buzzbots, April, Zoo, on a Turtle Techie. When he enters, if you control an artifact, draw a card. There's a Shredder card, but it's uncommon. Shredder Unrelenting. 4 mana, Death Touch. Whenever Shredder enters or attack, another target creature you control gains Death Touch until end of turn. Shredder's Technique. Sneak. 1 mana. Draw a destroyed target creature or enchantment. An enchantment destroyed this way, you can lose 2 life. Shredder Unrelenting again. Vibrant Cityscape. More pizza. There's the Krang and Shredder. Oh wait, I did get Krang and Shredder earlier. The Big Apple 3 AM. Enters tap as enters choose a color. Add 1 mana of chosen color. 5 mana create a rat for each opponent you have. Raphael Night Watcher. I think I have that. I got that right. That's the first dupe I have for the bonus sheet at least. At least it's the first one. There's only 3 packs left. Prehistoric Pet. This creature can't be blocked by creature with greater power. 2 mana, return another creature you control to its owner's hand. Activate only during your turn. I haven't seen a Japanese showcase card yet either. I just realized that. Nope, no signature. Goodbye. Man, Frog Butler. Taps for 1 mana. And target creature this creature gains reach for 2 mana. Mutant Town Musician. Whenever another creature you control enters, this creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Nobody. Janika, Bad Apple. I already seen that thing. Pizza Face, Gastromancer. Whenever Pizza Face enters, create a food token. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent left the battlefield under your control this turn, put 3/1 counters on up to 1 other target artifact or creature. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 mutant creature in addition to its other type. 10 mana, sacrifice Pizza Face, you gain 15 life. Henchbots. When the creature enters exile, target tapped creature and opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. Old Hob Alley Cat Blues. At the beginning of your combat of your turn, create a 2/2 red mutant creature token. It gains haste on end turn. Destroy at the beginning of the next end step. 2 mana, target attacking creature token gains indestructible until end of turn. Land. Mountain. Land. Taps for colorless. For 1 mana, exile target creature you own. That's oddly specific. 2 mana, sacrifice this land. Return a creature exile with this land to the battlefield under your control. Return each other card exiled with this land to its owner's hand. Letterhead again. April Neil Hacktivist. At the beginning of your end step, draw a card for each card type monster spells you've cast this turn. Shadow Spear. That's a good one. I said it. I said it. I said I didn't get Jap yet, and then I got it. Japanese showcase it, and I got it on the pack I opened right afterwards. Sneak 2. Whenever Donatello does combat damage to a play, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control. All right, I don't. I didn't get a shredder this entire time. I'm very sad about that. Make your move. Purple Dragon Punk's building. Frog Butler, Mutant Town. Little Orphan Amphibian. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that has been chosen this turn. Put one counter on Lita. Create a food token. Scry one. Mutant BFF. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Each creature you control with a counter on it can't be blocked by more than one creature. Whenever Michelangelo enters or attacks, create a mutant token. Karai's technique. Sneak two. Choose one of both. Target creature gets +3/+3 until end of turn. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. Why would I not choose both? An arcane signet. Surge foil mountain. Does machines. Whenever this class enters, mill two cards. Draw two cards. Then discard two cards. When this class becomes level 2, return up to two artifact cards from your graveyard to your hand. And at the beginning of your combat on your turn, put 3/1/1 counters on target artifact you control. If it isn't a creature, it becomes a 0/0 robot creature in addition to its other type. I got a Battle Bond Lando. I'll take that. Slash clone. Steelbone Hydra. Uh, it enters with X +1/+1 counters on it. 3 mana to remove a 1/1 counter on from this creature, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Waves of Aggression. Tap all. It's another attack. And Toka and Wrap. Then again, single shredder card. Wow. Fuck this set. Alright. I mean, no matter what, I was not making my money back from this. No matter what. But there are some interesting cards in there. But damn, not a single shredder card, really? Or a single like just shredder. That's crazy. Okay, well, let me just sort these out. All right, it's possible that these three lands are worth something. So I'm gonna leave that. All right, trying to sort these out by foils. It's probably one card every pack. That's not foil. It's sometimes one card every pack. Oh, and so I have to also search for surge foils. God damn it, dude! Why they do this? Why they do this to me? All right, let me search through it again just in case for surge foils. I assume that only the commander cards can be surge foils though. So I could probably just look for the commander cards. Did I get two arcane signets? Am I crazy? Or two soul rings? I just want I got two soul rings. Hold on. What? Did I accidentally put it in the wrong pile or something? Oh no, there it is. I did get two. I got two arcane signets. Okay. I can't tell if this is search foil or not. It might be. Okay, yeah, that one is search foil. That one is too, actually. I could say auto commander foil is search foil, I believe. Interesting. All right, time to see the damages. Where is my link sheet? Obviously, start with the rares. It's been a couple days. I'm sure the prices. There are some prices now, at least, right? $1.20. Oh, $4. 98 cents. $1.29. 95 cents. 6.96. No price yet. $2.42. 2 cents. $2. $3. $1. $3. $4. $5. Nothing. Okay. Then I'll do this one. Don't know the price. $5. Don't know the price. Just leave those over there for now. And now for the rares. The rest of the rares. The foil rares. Foiled if possible. $1.81. $1.96. $5. $5. 53 cents. $4. $2. $3. $5. $2. $5. $2. $98. Ooh, that's pretty good. $2. 90 cents. $9. $2. $8. cents. $4. $15. $4. $5. $2. What up? How's the pack ripping going? Oh snap! Nice card. Which one? I have two nice cards that I think that's is carrying this. I have Krang, pixel art, and Donatello. Let me just get this off my so you get a closer look. I'm about to go to the actual hits, the aside from these two, which is the reprint list, which I got pretty much majority, if not all of the good ones. Krang, yes. It's not the pixel art I wanted, but I love the pixel art. I love pixel art. So say what you say about this set. Uh, this treatment goes hard, and they should do this more often. I love this treatment. I wish I got Shredder for any of the turtles, but I don't think this is guaranteed. At least, still super clean. Yes, it is. But I don't think a pixel is guaranteed in a box. So I am still excited about that. But yes, I'm about to go through my reprint stuff, and you'll see what I mean by I got some pretty good ones in a bit. I love it because I grew TMNT. I watched TMNT growing up. I don't remember too much. Heartbound Ravager, 8, 9, Attack Mimic, 3. Those aren't the crazy those aren't the crazy ones. This stack is the crazy one. Have to exile, $1.55. All would be one. I do, and my fave was Mikey. I feel like that was a lot of people's favorites. Got all would be one, and one like the last Ronin. Your buddy got double season. I actually think that's the one I did not get. Let's see, Rhythm of the Wild. My camera's pretty butts. Plague of Vermin. But I unfortunately do not want to spend extra money on a better camera, as I am not an actual. I don't consider myself a content creator. Trouble in Pairs. So that's a good one. Trouble in Pairs. Here's a Shadow Spear. Wave of Aggression. And last but not least, an Ash Coat. Funny enough, that is the very first time I've owned a Shadow Spear. And an All Would Be one. That's the very first time I owned either of those two cards. Same thing with Ash Coat. But Ash Coat is because there was only one printing of Ash Coat ever. But that's essentially my hits. I mean, I did get a Surge foiled Arcane Signet. I'm very much a person that likes to be a little organized with all my cards. So I like to scan them after I open them. Like I immediately put them away in their box. Harmonize, cultivate, arcane signets, soul ring. I Yeah, I'm currently finishing up my last real decks, and I'm almost done. I haven't built any new decks lately. I have brewed decks, but they were just really for being funny. I have a really evil deck idea, which is just mono red Eldrazi's. And the whole premise of the deck is it's the Eldrazi. I'm gonna cast it for 3 mana. That's literally the entire deck. That's the whole point of the entire deck. And I think that's very funny. Will I ever build it? Probably not. Because one of the key components is Painter Servant, which I do not have. I've been working on just doing more CDH stuff because I'm trying to get better at CDH. Even though I don't participate in the tournaments, my friend is really trying to get me into it. But yeah, that's Lathro deck is isn't Lathro a really strong Golgari card deck? It's a what is it? You make elves, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, we deal common damage to a player, create that many elf tokens. Then you can tap 10 of them to have each opponent lose 10 life. Ugh. Then you just have Titania out, and then you just tap for just 10 mana by turn like 4, 5. You're in green already, so I assume you have your commander out by like turn 2, turn 3. Oh, I don't know. I didn't. I'm pretty sure I said this before you got here. But did you know that they messed up Mikey's card in the set, or one of Mikey's cards? They messed it up. Oh man, the day I sent this bulk, all my bulk to Card Kingdom, one day, and I could probably buy like a Kratos or something, or a Candelabra, or a Mox Diamond, something. Yeah, but it's very hard to pull that trigger because it's like there's so much cards you have to go through. Hopefully they have their buy list based on sets because all my stuff is sorted by sets. If they don't, I might be screwed. I have to look through every single card, and I don't want to do that. I don't think I said any card in the uncommon and common section that was of note. Oh yeah, I lost major money on that shit. About the box for 490 plus tax, wolf tax. All right, that was already including tax, and 360 is what I made back. Woo! I think it's expected. I expected it, but the treatment was just too good for me to give up to not try. I just wanted the nice treatments. I couldn't help it. Oh, if you didn't like the pizza lands, technically there are other alternative turtle lands, which is skyscraper lands. It's just damn hopping buildings, which I like way better. But I indeed got hosed on that box. Like, oh, Like it took me out the back and shot me in the back of the head. Kind of bad. Actually, no. I've had worse. I've had way worse. I think I opened the all would be one box and I made like $100 off of it or something. But we don't do this for the money. We do this for the love of the game, aka a pack ripping addiction. I didn't send a picture of this to my friend because this is a VV card. What am I doing? I could just fucking grab the picture from Mana Box. After I finish leaving these up, I'm gonna look up the hit rate for some of these for some of the treatments. Because okay, so normally these Japanese showcase ones is one a box, but I'm curious about what the pixel rate is. The pixel art rate is. Okay, I think on the Japanese showcase, I might have pulled the worst ones. Let me just, I'm gonna check that. Is it the worst one? Let's find out. It's the third to the worst one. Probably. Like, look at this shredder. Why can't I get that one? Why could I get that? I would love this shredder. Or this shredder. Look at it. It's so cool. Dang, if I got the Leo for the turtles, in the pixel art, that would have been 400 something dollars. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, that pixel art was third from the worst one, I think. So I got both of the third from the worst ones. Like I said, I can't complain though because some people probably didn't even get one. I know Morse Critical didn't get a single one, single pixel card. I think. All right, there we go. Got things sorted. The lands I will do some other time. I just don't want to do that right now. All right, let's take a look. TMNT, MTG, collecting. I don't think I got a Dark Silhouette card, did I? Pretty sure I did not get one of those. Okay, so for play boosters, you get 7 commons, 2 uncommons, 1 legendary turtle card of any rarity. Uh, silhouette cards can be found in this slot. 1 wild card. The silhouette can also be found in this card. Rare mythic, foil of any kind. Okay, for collectors, 5 traditional foil commons, 3 traditional foil uncommons, 1 non-foil or surge foil reprint from the Turtle Power Commander deck, 1 traditional foil or surge foil basic land, uh, rare or mythic card, 2 booster funds, which is mythic rare silhouette, which is 2.9%. Scene card 5.8, non-rare, not don't care about that. Extended, don't care about that. Don't care about that. New to Magic rare. I don't know what that means. Uh, Surge foil, don't care, don't care. a 0.6% or 1.3%. So it okay, so 9% is for the Japanese showcase, which I know you typically get one per pack. Okay, so for the pixel art, you get one every 7 boxes. So one per case, and then some. So that's for the rare. So I got the one inside that box in the case. So RIP for everybody else that got a box from that case. 1.3%. Yeah, uh, yeah. That's pretty much it for me. I I don't think I have anything else. Really. I was thinking maybe opening my Commander Masters collector box one day, but there's no point if Jewel Lotus is banned. Just don't get me wrong, Jewel Lotus will be unbanned eventually. There's no way it's not going to be. It doesn't make sense for it to stay banned. I'm pretty sure no one's going to want to look through these a stack of bulk when I go to the store, but I should probably keep it just in case. I must send this to a bud of mine. I want to check the reprint stuff. Eternal. Oh, not that one. Source material. So Double Season is literally the only one that I did not get that was super crazy. And Undercity Sewers. God, the pixel art is so cool. Uh, I'm such a sucker for pixel art. Why do I love pixel art so much? All right, I need a separator for this. Do I have any more? I need to have some more, right? Somewhere. I do have a separator. Sweet. I'll put these in just in case somebody wants to look at them. I did not participate in the pre-release for this set because I did not have any high hopes for it, and I was pretty much right. I'm not gonna knock anybody for because they like TMNT growing up, but yeah, as a set itself, I do not think it was worth anything. It's definitely more of a fan of the IP kind of set for sure. Trying to fit this in without using my cards. Please go in. Go in. Yeah, fuck it. There we go. All right. Oh well, see if anybody in my LGS is interested in trades. Cause I do want Shredder. I need want Shredder for sure. And I think that's about it. I don't got anything else to do. Um, Slay the Spire. This is not magic related, but Slay the Spire comes out in like 3 days. So if I stream again, it's probably to play that. So yeah, even if it's gonna be early access, which I think it is, I will definitely play it because I love Slay the Spire. I love my card roguelikes. I have an addiction to them, you might say. All right, I might see y'all in 3 days. I don't know. See ya.